if you're on that like second and third and first row there, just not this back one.
For the first game.
Yeah, the last one was here. We posted it on Instagram. We didn't post it on Instagram.
I'll say 46.
Wait, right here. I know what I mean.
We're about to start the U19 final, where we see back at it, Abbotsford versus Castaway Wanderers. If you're just tuning in, at 10:30, we saw West Bay beat United. Previously, we just saw the U16 final, Abbotsford U16 beats Castaway Wanderers U16. And now, we're about to see the respective U19 team face off against each other in the U19 final. This will be another great matchup. As there's always a pathway, and you see the progression of each program from U16 to U19. Strong U16 programs and U14 programs usually filter into strong U19 programs, and both Abbotsford and Castaway Wanderers are examples of that, as we see them here in this final. I do not have much information on Abbotsford at this point, but I do know that the U19 Castaway Wanderers team is being coached by Ollie Windsor and Aaron Cook, manager Ryan Hughes. And it's just about to start here on this crisp, cold winter day. The players are troopers. Again, we're here at UBC Thunderbird Stadium, home of the Canwest champions, the UBC Women's Rugby team. And Abbotsford kicks off the CW. Nice ball! And this looks like it's the hands of Marina Skaken, the CW number 8. Strong player who has provincial experience. Great ball movement by CW. Fighting to keep the ball alive. But Abbotsford is presenting a strong defense. Again, with each level of the game that we play, we're seeing a faster and more powerful game, which is what we expect. looks like Abbotsford gained possession of the ball. There's been a turnover. CW goes back 10. Or actually, we'll have a scrum down. Looks like maybe an all-in. Or actually, we'll have a great start to the game. Exciting, fast, dynamic running. Some of these girls will be moving on to the senior women, possibly next year. Might be playing in the game we'll be seeing next at 2:15. The BC senior women, well, not the official provincial team, but definitely some of the top talent at the senior level. BC Gold versus BC Blue at 2:15 after this U19 final. Great pressure by CW. They're not giving Abbotsford an inch. These ladies would have just seen their U60 girls lose to their opposition's respective team. And they know what they're going to be up against in this game. Nice organization on defense. Abbotsford slips through the swerve. And a fence. She's going to the left side of the field. She breaks the tackle. And she's in. Great run. We'll get her number in a moment. Eric's going to help me find her. He's learning. She may make a kick. I'm not sure. I'll have to find that out. But Abbotsford is now up 5-0. Nice run by Abbotsford player. Great swerve into space, and then she used some defending techniques to get the defense off her to get the try. You can anticipate this may be another back and forth game. CW will definitely answer back to this try. Conversion to make. It's unsuccessful, so the score remains at 5-0 for Abbotsford. Renee kicks off, straight to the hands, strong runner, quick ball movement. And she's going to call that knock. Renee Chrisley spent some time going to New Zealand at one of the top rugby schools in the country, Hamilton. Obviously had a positive experience, and it's great to see her back, sharing some of that experience on the field. Ball's lost. That's Chloe Hill-Hughes. Great pressure from CW. They get the ball back. Ball rolls out. She gets it off quickly. Nice switch into space. A great tackle by Abbotsford. Down. I think that was number 12, Sophia fell. Wide pass out to number 4. And number 4 goes in. That was number 4. Danielle Leopold. Great running lines for CW. Faster pace game, quicker passing, anticipating those holes and running into space. Number 7 is kicking for CW, Lucy Moshemen. CW now leads 7-5. Just something to shake off, just get back in. Although I don't have a lot of information on Abbotsford, what I do know is that definitely have a strong history of strong junior programs out in Abbotsford. And one of the sources of that success is definitely the former members and present members working in middle schools and high schools changing. That's been a huge asset to the club, getting people out there building teams. A little bit of a misconnection, but great pickup from CW. Referee's going to call it back. See how well CW spread out. Nice step. Lots of options there. Great tackle there from can't see the number. That was number 14 who just made that tackle. Becca Knott. Managed to get the ball back. They might have lost it. And they have a turnover. Ball spills out. Definitely a great counter out there. CW to get the ball back. Good pressure on defense, forcing that knock on. Scrum half for Abbotsford, Elise Kaiser, a former U15 player. She came into the mix and nice young talent there at scrum half. That could have been a great connection, but unfortunately it didn't connect. CW's looking to kick it into the end zone, but Abbotsford manages to pick up the ball. Abbotsford runs it another 5 meter under a lot of pressure, passing it backwards. And they get pushed out of bounds. We have an Abbotsford player down in the end zone. CW did a good job of putting that pressure there, especially forcing them to handle it. Probably would have been best for Abbotsford to just take it up the gut, and someone just take it up hard, set up a platform, and then move the ball. The ball was bobbled around just a little bit there without making sure that possession was maintained. Hopefully nothing too serious is going on there. Just some information on CW. 8 of the players that are on this current U19 team actually started from youth rugby, so they've worked their way up the program. So they're really a model of like how we want our junior girls to be progressing through the pathway. Seeing players that go from U8, U10, U12, U14, U16, U18, all the way up to senior, and they have 8 of those examples. So kudos to the CW program for really building and developing players. Line out there. Ball goes out wide. But we almost have an interception there from number 14, Alexandra Whitehouse. Chloe's done a great job. Chloe Hill, who's coming up really hard and shutting down the attack. Setting up early. Really important for that inside defender to push the defense. Renee Cook makes an important tackle there. And CW has turned over the ball into the hands of number 5, Jessica None. Abbotsford's gotten the ball back. We're setting up for a penalty play here. Abbotsford opts to kick it into space, which is is a good decision because they got the ball back. An unfortunate knock on the outside. We're still trying to string together a few more phases in this game to get some flow. Hands might be a little bit cold. So weather is this, well, there's not much sun out here today. Nice pickup. And Marina Skaken. Great run by Marina. Marina's a strong player, good at 8-man, someone you want running with the ball. She's a well-rounded tool set. Marina Skaken is also a part of the Rugby Canada Development Academy. So she's been doing some hard work this year with the academy, developing her skills and developing as a player overall. Great kick, and I think that was from number 7, Lucy Potion, if I'm not mistaken. Score is now 14-5 for CW. High ball. Nice offload to Jessie Monet. There's a turnover, quick turnover, quick ball movement. Good pressure for number 7. And ball's in the hands of Marina Skaken again. Hard player takedown. Looks to move the ball wide, tries to connect Chloe Hill-Hughes. Nice fend by Lucy. They still get the ball out. Just missed keeping that ball in. You can definitely see the familiarity CW has with each other. They're connecting on attack. Some of these girls have played together for quite a while, so they're quite familiar with their running styles and what to expect from each other, which is always nice when you've played together for a few years. But Abbotsford does a great job of getting it out to space. Number 10, Kenzie Ferris tries to chase down. Great run by Abbotsford player. That may have been McKenna Gager, I'm not sure. Number 10, that just had that run. Nice little swerve there. I actually think that's McKenna Gager. My apologies. Number 12, Caitlin Meyer. The Meyer family has several players that have been through our provincial program. Abbotsford is just under 10 meters from the try line. They're fighting to get in, keep the ball alive. And it looks like a card has been pulled out against CW. It may have something to do with the tackle. Number 11 has just gone off the field. Tesnim Mitraro. What a tackle from Lucy Boscheman. Number 10 doesn't get very far. Great pressure from CW on defense. Solid line speed. Lucy looks to kick the ball. Still in bounds, but now she's just stepped out of bounds. Lucy's got some kicking skills, some tackling skills, exactly what you want in a flanker. Abbotsford goes for the short line out to the front. Number 4 takes the ball in hand. Alina Blakey. Referee will call not releasing. You must release the ball once you've gone to ground. You can't hold on to it. Nice kick for territory. Good idea to use the kick to get out of their half under such pressure. Chloe will attempt to throw the line out. Uncontested, but nice line out from Chloe Hill-Hughes. And we have a maul here. The ball is hopefully coming back to Renee so she can move the ball, and we see it picking out there at the back, but they're still moving forward. Still pressing forward, nice maul. We can see the ball, and the ball's gone down. They're moving it out. Good job staying in bounds. No one is there to take a ball, counter ruck. Probably an offside call. CW is going to be tactical and look to get a little bit more territory for a scoring opportunity. Almost just out there, probably a fraction there on her foot. Great position here for CW. A nice maul. They mauled themselves up the field about 15 meters. And they're going to look to do it again. They had success. If it's not broken, why fix it? Ball goes down. And they're going to want to move it. Their number 12 finds a hole in the defense. Can she crack through? Will she get it down? And she does. Number 12, Sophia Tafel. Sophia is also a member of the Rugby Canada Development Academy. So CW definitely has some weapons on this team. Score is now 19-5. It hasn't been as back and forth as the U16 game, but we still know Abbotsford has some attacking threats. We saw in the previous games in the second half where things do tend to change. So we expect that Abbotsford will come back with an answer to this. We may be close to half now. Conversion is good. Subs coming in for CW. I think we only have a few minutes left in this half, 1 or 2 possibly. Actually, this actually might be a 30-minute game instead of a 25 minutes, so we may have longer in this game. There looks to be 15 people on the field, but I think they're shorter games. CW is really making ground on their attack, making game line, which is important. But they've lost possession here. And like we said, Abbotsford's going to answer back. But have also turned over the ball. Nice pickup there. I think that was Lucy Oshaman. And a kick to the right corner from Renee Cook, chasing it down. Some big pressure there on the outside. Nice offload there from Abbotsford. And that was a nice run from number 16, Keiki Berg. Number 16, Keiki Berg from Abbotsford. Good, some more subs coming in. It's rolling subs, so people can come on and off. CW ball in the middle of the field. They've lost. It's nice movement there from Abbotsford. Good pressure there, but they get the ball off in hand to the outside, but she tracks it down. Abbotsford looks to organize, and I think they're going for territory. There's a little fumble there on the penalty, but I think the referee let her have that. Good pressure. Fights to stay on her feet. And a Elise Kaiser finds a hole there, a little half gap. Number 10 takes the ball. McKenna Gager. Abbotsford's been struggling to actually get some phases together, sort of one or two, and then it sort of shuts down. And then they'll probably talk about that at half, just how to keep those connections and what they can do to improve that. Nice pass from Renee. Good distribution. Nice scrubber kick. Grubbers are hard to pick up, and she fumbled and a little bit of a knock on there by Keiki Berg. We do have a player down from CW. Doing some assessment here on the field to make sure the player is okay before she gets back in the game. We don't know which player it is at this moment. These players definitely don't want to be standing around for too long. It is quite chilly out here. She looks to be back up on her feet. And that was number 12, Sophie Tefel. They're going to take her off the field, though, it looks like. Either give her a break or maybe possibly take her off for the game. And Renee looks like she's going to be kicking for territory here. They move a little bit further up the field. We're still in the first half. Score is 21-5 for CW. Nice line out throw. We're going to try the maul again. They've had some success with their mauling from the line out, staying on their feet. So they were struggling to get that ball out. It looks like now we are at half. So again, the score is 21-5. It is halftime. We are hopefully going to have an interview with Jillian Boag from the senior women's national team. I will be back on as soon as she gets up here so we can talk to Jillian about some of the things that are happening with our senior women's national team. And we're back at the second half of the U19 Junior Girls Rugby Club Final here at UBC Stadium, home of the CanWest Championships, the UBC Women's Rugby Team, or CanWest Champions. Where the score is 21-5 for CW. CW will look to kick off. Renee Cook with ball in hand. Switches the direction of her kick. Doesn't quite go 10. Sometimes a strategy the kicker uses, make you look like you're kicking one way and then turns last minute to the other direction. There's been a bit of a, I think the last end of the second half, we saw the sort of pace and speed of the game sort of slow down a little bit. It might have just been getting tired at the end of the second half, but we're looking to start the second half, and hopefully we can maintain the speed and the passing skills that we were seeing at the beginning of the first half. Ball's picked up well from number 10, but good pressure from number 14, Alexandra Whitehouse. CW gets that ball, and we have a player down right behind the referee. She's getting up slowly, but CW is moving the ball quickly. Great run from number 5, Jessica None. This is the speed we were looking at the first half of the first half. CW has been presenting some great line speed and defensive pressure off first phase. And I think we're going to stop to address the injury around the 40. Hopefully she's okay. It's an Abbotsford player. We're just not sure who it is at this point. It's always concerning when someone goes down and is still, but she looks to be getting up, so that's a good sign. I'd mentioned earlier that we might be having an interview with Jillian Boag from the national team, but we may be doing that in the last game. Just a reminder that the senior women, the women of the BC Senior Women's Program, are going to be playing sort of an inter-squad match of balanced teams against each other. Again, they're always fighting for position, trying to keep the competition high, and that will be happening at 2:15 after this U19 final. Fortunately, she's walking off the field. That's always good. But probably upset that she has to come off. It is Abbotsford's ball. Looks like they're going to be kicking to get out of their 22. Ball gets into the hands of number 11 from CW, Tesnam Midara. I don't know how to, sorry if I mispronounced her last name. I think Chloe is trying to hold on to the ball. It's getting scrappy, but I think she's lost possession. CW's lost possession. But excellent pressure from CW. Their speed off the line has been very impressive today, making it very difficult for Abbotsford to really get anything executed. And they have possession back now. Their hard work has paid off. Moving the ball, excellent job to get it out wide. Chloe looks to take that try herself. Excellent work. There was space outside, but I think she saw a little gap and took it in great work. That's Chloe Hill-Hughes, number 2 for CW. Abbotsford just might be struggling right now, trying to figure out what they need to do against the defensive pressure of CW. I mean, options when the line's coming up that quickly, usually there's space behind them, so they may find space there, but they are doing a very good job of coming up hard. Lucy takes the kick, and it's good. Again, Lucy Osherman has been having a strong game today, kicking, tackling hard, running, quite dynamic. Abbotsford does a great job of getting that ball back. They are quick. CW was a little bit too slow to react on that kickoff. Not much ground covered with that kick. They still have possession, so they can do something here with their line out. And they're going to go back to the maul, which they've continued to have success with. Although Abbotsford may be a little bit more prepared for it now. Ball comes out nicely. You really want to get those balls out on the maul when they're moving backwards, not when they're standing still, which is, Renee did a good job of that. Ball comes out. I think she's able to squeeze the ball back, but just barely. CW is lucky they have another penalty. And they're being quite tactical throughout this game, just making good decisions when they have to ensure that they don't force anything, getting territory, and they know they have a good line out. Jillian Boag has just shown up. She's a bit late to the party. But we'll talk to her at the halftime of our senior women's game. So we'll talk to her then. So we'll have a conversation with her then. Senior women's game is at 2:15. So at half, we'll have a conversation with Jillian just about what's going on with the senior women's program and sorry, what we have to look forward to. Sorry, folks, I'm took a little break talking to Julian. Always a pleasure. We'll see her again at halftime of the senior women's game. Nice little switch there into the hands of Kate Bird. Going quick. CW's, you can hear the coaches yelling for them to go quick. They're going quick. But Renee gets tackled. But a good long ball placement from Renee into the hands of Marina Skaken. Smart decision not to pass that ball. Nice flat pass to Lucy. And Lucy's gone! Great flat pass. I think it was just the flat pass, the nature of that pass that actually got Lucy through that hole, and she's a great little runner and has found a little space to score a try. Score's now 31-5. It's not the game that we maybe expected. Abbotsford was struggling with the defensive pressure of CW. But there's still probably about 20 minutes in this game for them to fight back. Again, we talked about this U19 program was really important because it also allows players to showcase themselves in front of future university coaches, and these are the girls that will be playing senior next year, going on to university. They extended the age to U19 versus U18, primarily because it is a really big jump to go from playing U18 all the way to senior women. That little extra year does provide some time for development and growth, and especially in that first year when you're sometimes at university, you can be doing some strength training, getting a little stronger, and sometimes that can make all the difference between that transition. So definitely some players to watch for the future, whether we'll see them on provincial teams or university teams, and possibly even national teams. Actually, national teams, Chloe Hill-Hughes did go, get, I think, selected to go on tour, just came back from a tour with Canada U18, so she has found some success there. But I have no doubt some of these other players will see other scenes. Yeah, there's one of the players we may see one day in a Canada jersey, Marina Skaken, great player. She's had a very strong game today, strong runner, very elusive for someone of her size. CW's on a run right now. That was a great phase of great phases of play. Scores 40-5. And that conversion was successful. Abbotsford takes up that ball from the knock-on. looking to use the advantage. Blind pass out, but it works for them. There's some space running sideways, but we straighten up on the outside for Abbotsford. Abbotsford still trying to stay in this game. Looking to move the ball quickly. Hopefully they. Oh, but they get intercepted from number 18. Number 18, Tara Fitzmaurice. This is a little hard for Abbotsford to take right now. They've had 3 quick tries in a row. It can be hard to stay positive in this situation, but I think they still have the ability to finish this game in a playing a little bit better than they have been. Lucy again is up to kick again. Standout game for her. And conversion is good. She's put quite a few points on the board for CW. She'll be happy with her performance tonight. Nice take. Oh my goodness. Number 5. What speed. Excellent job. I didn't even have the words. I couldn't finish my sentences. That's Kenzie Farish. Great run by Kenzie Farish. I always thought that the kickoff is a great opportunity to score, and that just proves it there. Excellent pace, good heads up rugby. So just talking to manager of the CW U19, Brian Hughes, this is actually quite a young CW team. They only have about 4 graduating players coming out of the program next year. So with the U16s they probably have coming up, this will still be a very strong team next year. CW's definitely run away with the score. There's probably, I'm going to say, just over 12 minutes. It'd be hard for Abbotsford to come back and try, but look at them, they're still alive. They're coming, great run by number 10, McKenna Gager, but she's just pushed out of bounds. She must have heard me talking about them. She could feel me. Her ears were burning. And that's game. CW U19 win the U19 final, 56-10. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for our next game, final game of the day at 2:15. Our BC senior women will be playing at 2:15, BC Blue versus BC Gold. Sorry guys, I got a little bit excited. It's not over. We still have some more time. Ignore me. I am obviously very sleep deprived. Thank you, my friend here, Eric Thompson, who is from our BC Rugby marketing assistant, for waking me up. This is what happens when you commentate by yourself. You kind of like, you're like talking to yourself, sleeping alone. Abbotsford snuck in that try, number 10, successful try. And conversion is unsuccessful. Good movement there. Quick pass off to number 10. She doesn't. The referee's not calling any knock on. It was close, but there's a turnover. Probably. May have been an offside call. Nice run there from number 5, Jessica. A lot of strong games for a lot of individuals on this team, definitely, and also just some good overall good team play from CW. Quick realignment. We're right in there, 10 meters in. Referee's asking them to get back on their try line, but Renee has opted to go for the line out. Again, they've had some success. If I were to be a betting woman, I think we're going to see a maul, possibly. Let's see if I'm right. You can see them switching up the clientele to make sure they have the right people in the positions. Yes, and great throws. When we have a hooker who can throw like Chloe, it's always helpful, especially when you get it to the back of the line. Chloe takes it through the middle. She may have wanted to go a little bit further out, but that was still a good run from Chloe. And they're repositioning well. You can just see the play mounting, and they have a penalty now. Lucy took that ball, Lucy Beauchemin, and she scores the try. Or a penalty try. Penalty try? I think it was a penalty, yeah. And I see a card coming out of the referee's pocket, and it'll be a penalty try, and someone is being sent off. It looks like number 2, possibly Tatiana Kelly, if I can see her number. Can't see from here, but either way, one of the Abbotsford players has been sent off, so they'll be playing short. Renee takes it for a run. Nice fend. Quick pop out. Nice ball movement from CW. Quick to the outside. Chloe decides to take it. Draw on the defense. Chloe and under pressure, they look to find the space behind the defense. And great pressure. Good job coming up on defense to make that tackle. CW's moving the ball really well right now. They're trying to get it wide. Danielle Leopold takes it in. Passes a little bit high from Renee, but then Abbotsford took advantage of that. Someone, CW player looking to poach the ball, and I think she gets the ball back. Nice job from Chloe on poaching that ball. Kick goes straight into the hands of someone with very fast feet, but she's under the pressure of Alexandra Whitehouse on the outside. And there goes Marina Skakin. Nice movement, quick movement there from the base of the breakdown. Good hands from number 15, Envy Atwood. CW's connecting well right now. Nice phase play. Nice pickup. I think Renee has the ball. I think she's going to get in there, and she does. Nice fight by Renee Cook. We're now at 68-10 for CW. Abbotsford's probably feeling a little discouraged at this point, but it's really important that they finish this game strong. looks like they'll have a nice crew of U16s coming up to them next year, and, which could also bolster their program. So I think they have nothing to have their heads down about. Next season will be a new season, and they still have some great junior girls rugby programs at their club. And Lucy is unstoppable today. This is probably her 4th or 5th successful conversion. Just a few minutes left. Unlike my earlier announcement after the try, the game was not over. The game has a few minutes left, a couple minutes probably we're looking at. Nice take from Chloe, nice fend. Good offload. And number 4 gets pushed out of bounds, Danielle Leopold. Chloe's really growing into herself as a player. She's looking very confident in today's game, carrying the ball well, doing some really good stuff. I would have called that not straight, but they're not going to call that. That's okay. Number 10 gets it into the hands of Berg. Ball's lost, though, in contact. As we mentioned before, when the teams are this tight, those little mistakes in contact, our contact skills have to be so strong, making sure we keep possession of the ball. We can't afford to make those mistakes, as you can see, and obviously 70-10 is indicative of CW having a very strong game. And executing well and just making a lot less mistakes. And Renee kicks it out of bound, and that will be it. CW has dominated the U19 final with a score of 70-10 against Abbotsford. Coming up at 2:15, the BC Senior Women, BC Gold versus BC Blue.